Imagine paying zero tax on your business profits. Not 15, not 9, literally zero. And I'm not talking about some shady offshore scheme that gets you in trouble with authorities. This is 100% legal, government approved, and used by some of the world's smartest entrepreneurs right now. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to qualify for the UAE's 0% corporate tax rates through their free zone system. But here's what most experts aren't telling you. 91% of businesses who try this end up paying full taxes anyway because they miss critical requirements that the government has recently tightened. Hi, I'm Arturo from Fast, and we help entrepreneurs maximize their income and minimize taxes with smart global relocation strategies. Visit our website at mefast.com to explore all our resources or to talk with one of our consultants. We're always happy to help. So this isn't a theory. These are the exact strategies I use every day to help businesses legally eliminate their tax burden. And you need this information now because the UAE tax authorities are actively auditing free zone companies and revoking exemptions for those who don't meet the 0% criteria. And look, the UAE has created something brilliant with its free zone system. And it's literally a tax paradise designed specifically to attract business owners, entrepreneurs, and investors from around the world. And it truly works. So the UAE has become a powerhouse of global business. And because they understand something really fundamental there, and it is when you stop punishing success with high tax rates, more successful people rush to bring their wealth, their business, and their talents to your country. But everything has changed in 2023. As the UAE introduced the 9% corporate tax, suddenly all those people who thought they were in tax paradise got a buzzing alarm they can snooze their way out of. And the tax-free status, it's not automatic anymore. You actually need to qualify for it. And the government creates very specific criteria for what they call a qualifying free zone. So meet these criteria and you'll still pay a 0% tax rate. But miss them and see that 9% abruptly switch to a 9% cut straight off your profits. So what exactly makes you a qualifying free zone? Let me break it down for you, starting with the basics, of course. First, and this might sound obvious, but you need to properly register in an actual free zone. And not all business setups in the UAE qualify for this title. And your business has to be a legitimate free zone company with proper documentation. So many businesses get even this very basic point wrong, thinking any UAE registration automatically means tax benefits. No guys, it doesn't work like that in the UAE, not even remotely. The second critical factor is what the UAE government calls qualifying income. And this is where it gets tricky, as not all revenue streams qualify for the 0% rate. So you must be asking now, so what qualifies then? So let me list them for you now. And there are simply three main categories, and the first one is international business, serving clients outside of the UAE, but not every international business, only if you have specific business activities, which you can find on the website of the Ministry of Finance in the UAE. Also, transactions with other free zone companies, and manufacturing and certain industrial activities. But here's a trap that I see people fall into all the time, and that is mainland UAE business. So if too much of your revenue comes from UAE mainland clients, you lose that precious 0% status. And this catches so many businesses off guard because they set up in the free zone thinking they're all good and well with their precious 0% to suddenly discover that their mainland client work has been silently pushing them over tax exemption threshold. So the third requirement is substance. So your free zone company can't just be a paper entity, guys. The UAE tax authorities want to see real business activity. And it can be, for example, an actual office, or a small one, of course, or employees, legitimate business operations, obviously depending on the business model and industry you're in. But it's not a one-size-fits-all formula, so please watch out with that. So think about it. They're offering you a 0% tax, so expectantly they want to make sure that you are adding actual value to their economy, not just using their market as a tax haven while doing your business elsewhere. That's not how it works in the UAE. And the fourth requirement is proper compliance with transfer pricing rules. And this is especially important if your free zone company does any business with related entities. So like if you have another company elsewhere, for example, or you do business with the mainland. And the government will look closely at these transactions to make sure that you're not artificially shifting profits to avoid taxes. And everything needs to be at an arm's length, meaning the same prices and terms you'd offer to an unrelated third party apply even to yourself and your other setup businesses. Now, let me highlight for you the biggest mistakes I've seen people making here, and simply to avoid these, and you'll already be ahead of literally 90% of businesses trying to qualify for that coveted 9% rate. So the first lethal mistake is doing too much business with the UAE mainland companies. And remember again, if most of your revenue streams flows from mainland UAE clients, you won't qualify for the 0% tax. So this is such a common issue because landing in a big contract in mainland UAE would seem like great news until you realize it might cost you your tax exempt status by pushing you over the free zone threshold. And the second fatal error is having no real substance. A virtual office and 0 employees won't cut it anymore. The UAE is getting serious about its tax exemption qualifying criteria, and they want to see that you are genuinely operating in their country. So many entrepreneurs think that they just can fly in for 4 times a year, maintain a virtual office and qualify for tax exemption. But this might have worked in the past maybe, but not anymore. Today you need a real office, even if it's a tiny one, and at least 1 employee on the ground. But yeah, that's not hard, is it? So the third mistake is poor record keeping, and even if you qualify for a 0% tax rate, you still need to file returns and maintain accurate financial records, so the authorities can audit you at any time, and without proper documentation, you could lose your status or maybe even face costly penalties. And it's shocking how many businesses don't take their accounting seriously because they think, yo, 0% tax means no tax obligations whatsoever, right? Grave mistake. You still need to prove that you're qualifying for that special status. So how can you actually get this right? Here's the 5-step blueprint for qualifying and maintaining your 0% tax status. Step 1. Choosing the right free zone. Not all free zones are created equal. Some are better for certain industries or business models. For general businesses, IFSA offers great flexibility, and the right choice obviously depends entirely on your specific business needs. So choose smartly, of course. Step 2. Structure your revenue streams properly. And remember again, guys, too much mainland business will disqualify you. If you need to serve UAE clients, consider having a separate mainland entity for those activities. And obviously you can call us for that with a link in the description. Step 3. Establish real substance. Get a proper office, and it doesn't have to be huge like we have, but it needs to be real. Hire at least 1 employee. Create documentation showing that actual business activities occur in your free zone location, and again, make sure you can really prove this with your accountant. Step 4. Implement rigorous accounting and compliance procedures. And just because you qualify for 0% tax doesn't mean that you don't need to file returns or keep records. And treat your tax obligation, please, seriously, even if the amount you owe is 0. Step 5. Get expert help. The rules are complex and can be elusive to non-experts. Working with specialists who really understand free zone tax qualifications can save you a fortune in the long run. But again, you know where to find us. Let me put this in perspective. With the right structure, a business can maintain 0% tax status on its international income while only paying the standard 9% on mainland UAE revenue. And this type of strategic setup can save hundreds of thousands in taxes every single year. And those savings will keep accumulating year after year. So think about what you could do with that kind of money. Reinvest maybe in another business, expand your existing business faster, increase your personal wealth, all completely legally with the full blessing of the UAE government. So this isn't some temporary loophole that's about to close. The UAE specifically designed the system to attract business and investment, and they really want you to succeed and pay 0% tax as long as you play by their rules and contribute obviously to their market's vitality. But remember, this isn't something you should try to figure out on your own. Every subtle detail matters, and not having an expert grasp of them can be enormously costly, guys, so be aware. At MFast, we specialize in helping entrepreneurs like you and businesses optimize their tax structures properly. We've guided businesses through this exact process countless times with our in-house accounting team, ensuring our clients really qualify for it and maintain their 0% tax status. So if you're serious about legally eliminating your corporate tax burden, visit our website at mfalls.com or click on the link here under in the description to book a free consultation with one of our Dubai experts, and we'll help you determine if a UAE free agent structure is right for your business and guide you through the entire process. So my question is now, what do you think? Isn't paying 0% tax something that you can transform literally your business and also your wealth? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this information valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on legal tax minimization strategies. And again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.